festival Akshaya Tritiya and the day that's considered to be auspicious for buying gold, for bringing good luck and prosperity into your lives. We have my friend and colleague Suyash Maheswari joining us. Suyash, talk to us. Very important day for buying gold usually, but the way gold prices have been trading in recent times, hitting record highs, I believe it's off those record highs, but still at very high levels.
Yes, and Krishna, I completely agree with you. It makes all the more sense, apart from traditional and cultural reasons side, the situation and the conditions that we are currently in, it makes all the more sense to buy in gold. Just to, add some context, gold in 2024, in the first 4 months of 2024 alone, has delivered returns in excess of 14%. This, in comparison, I mean, Nifty has, risen by about 1.5% or so. Now, the kind of times that we are living in, there is economic uncertainty, inflation is on the rise, and as we know, gold traditionally has been considered a hedge against both of them. The world is witnessing 3 wars or at least conflicts. Multiple countries are going into elections, both here in India and in the US. I think 40 countries are going to or maybe have gone through elections in this calendar year alone. So there is a lot of binary events that are waiting to happen or have already happened, and a lot of market uncertainty. So at a time like this, it makes a lot more sense to, buy gold and invest in gold, and that is clearly what has happened, because gold has risen by about 14% compared to equities, which traditionally tend to do better than a traditional asset class like gold, a safe haven asset class like gold, which has delivered returns of about 1.5%. Your other point that you try to make, gold has definitely slipped from its record high levels. It has slipped by about 3%, but that is because of this higher for longer narrative that has recently set in the US markets. Now I'll just take a minute to explain why higher for longer is bad for gold. Now gold, as we know, at least as a metal, as a asset class, it's a non-interest bearing asset class. So if interest rates remain higher or elevated for longer, fixed income securities become more viable and an attractive investment option, whereas gold, which does not give, which is a non-interest yielding asset class, at least physical metal, I mean sovereign gold bonds do deliver 2.5% returns per annum, but if you are talking about gold, as a metal, it is not interest bearing, and that's why maybe we are seeing some bit of a pullback in gold prices. But then again, it's an auspicious day, and perhaps buying gold makes a lot of sense. And the experts that I've been talking to, Krishna, currently gold is at around 73,000 rupees in Indian markets. They expect gold to reach at least 1 lakh, by the same time this year.
Okay, so which means that despite hitting record highs, it's still a very good time to buy gold and invest in gold.